Hey everyone, it's Dr. Ericka here from Zone LLC, and it's time for this week's development gem. Okay, so remember this month we're talking about the competencies and we're going to go over an example of each one. Last week we talked about conflict management. This week we're going to use dealing with ambiguity. So have you ever had a manager to tell you that they didn't think you worked well with ambiguous situations, or you had someone who reported to you who you would give them a project and they waited for you to always give them all of the details because they were confused? And this is what the Lominger book that I mentioned to you, that's called For Your Improvement, talks about when it says dealing with ambiguity and what unskilled looks like, what skill looks like, and overuse. We talked about that last week. So unskilled in dealing with ambiguity: not comfortable with change or uncertainty, may not do well on fuzzy problems with no clear solution or outcome, may prefer more data than others and structure over uncertainty, prefers things tacked down and sure, less efficient and productive, may have a strong need to finish everything, and may like to do things the same way time after time. That's someone who is unskilled in a dealing with ambiguity situation. If they're skilled, it says that they can shift gears effectively or comfortably. They can effectively cope with change, can decide and act without having a total picture, isn't upset when things are up in the air, doesn't have to finish things before moving on, and can comfortably handle risk and uncertainty. So you want to be able to put that on your resume, that you are a person that can deal with ambiguous situations. Then you need to be skilled in that area. However, remember we introduced a new term last week called overuse? There are people who overuse the skill, and when they're considered overusing it, they may move to conclusions without enough data. They may fill in the gaps by adding things that aren't there, may frustrate others by not getting specific enough, may undervalue overly orderly problem solving, and may even reject precedent in history. So why are we talking about this? I want you to understand that every competency, remember there's 67 of those, every competency has a skilled, an unskilled, and an overuse. And you need to know where you stand in those competencies so you can put the skilled ones down and keep them sustainable, and the ones that you're unskilled in and they are necessary for your job, then you can put those on your development plan. And the ones that you're overusing, you need to monitor that. Hey, call us at Zone LLC and we can do a skills gap analysis on these skills for you. All right, y'all have a great week.